This is an exercise in you unleashing your inner offer artist. This is an exercise in you unleashing your leadership, your creativity, your innovation, your embodiment, you tuning into you as the leader of your movement, as the leader of your global brand, and knowing exactly what your audience needs to move forward in their transformation and get the result. The exact offers that your community needs to get where they're going. Because common mistakes, the biggest mistake that I see with offer creation is it's coming from an disempowered place. It's coming from, I need to sell something to make money. Let me whip something together and slap this price tag on it because I need to sell something this month in order to earn revenue. That does not have the frequency of a magnetic hot offer that people love to buy. This is a gap in my product suite. Let me throw something together and fill it. Oh, you know what? I need a stepping stone offer. Let me throw something together and fill it. Oh, you know what? I need high recurring revenue. Let me make sure I make the program 6 months and fill it. Not an energetic frequency of let me change your life with this thing that I'm selling. Here's the link. Copy pasting what you see other coaches selling and thinking I need to do it that way because it worked for them. Oh, she did a 12-week course. She did an A to B transformation. Oh, she did weekly calls. Oh, she taught it that way. Oh, her trainings included this. I guess I need to do it that way because that's what worked for her. When you create from that frequency, you're not going to be convicted in your own offer because it's not yours. And when you're not convicted in your own offer, it won't sell as well. Step one of a hot offer that sells is you being convicted and embodied in the offer that you're selling. So the last thing that is a recipe for common mistakes that I see with offer creation is you creating from this place of guessing what you think people will buy. When you're surveying your audience, well, what do you want? What do you want me to sell? And then you wonder when you create it and sell it, why aren't people buying this? They said that this is what they want. No, because you are the leader. And you know what people need, and you tell people what they need. And when you create offers as the leader, knowing what people need and creating offers from a place of service, tuning into your people, knowing your work, seeing your people's gaps, that's when you get convicted in your work. That's when you're selling from a place of service and people buy. So when you create offers from, I'm creating this to serve the crap out of my clients. I know my humans, and what I'm creating is exactly what they need to move forward in their transformation. Boom, that's got a frequency of conviction. That's got a frequency of you can get behind it. That offer is going to sell better because you're creating from service and you're showcasing your leadership. You know what they need as the expert. Imagine if I went to a doctor and he was like, well, what do you think you need? I'm like, excuse me, I'm paying you to tell me what I need. Otherwise, I don't want to pay you. Your dream client feels that way too. She wants to be led by you. Embodied offers. When your offer comes from your unique genius, you tune into you, your lived experience, what you know your clients need, what got you to your transformation, what you've helped past clients with, and you create from that place. That is an offer that stands out amongst the crowd. When it's a copy-paste offer, what a lot of people do here as a mistake, the irony is you think that copy-pasting what worked for her is going to work for you too, but actually it's the exact opposite. Because if you're a copy-paste, they're going to go hire the original. But when you can be the original, that's when your offer stands out amongst the crowd as completely unique. That's when you can get 111% convicted in selling it because it's yours, your embodiment, you tuned into you, and you can do it and teach it and breathe it in your sleep. So this is going to be an exercise in unleashing your offer artist. And quite simply, this is going to be a brain dump, and I want you to have so much fun with this. So first, I want you to ask yourself, okay, what is the macro transformation that you teach? For me, I help people build multi-six-figure businesses. Don't get cute with it. Don't get clever with it. What do you help people with? Maybe you help people lose weight. Maybe you help people gain muscle in the gym. Maybe you help people heal their marriages so they avoid divorce and fall back in love. Maybe you help people find love again. Maybe you help people yada, yada, yada. What is the macro transformation that you teach? Don't get cute. Don't get clever. Just get clear. At its core, I help people make money online, multi-six-figure movements. Cool? Now, I want you to think of your truest dream client, and this is going to be the brain dump. What actions, skills, mindsets, ways of operating do your clients need to master in order to get the macro desired result? This is going to be a huge brain dump. When you think of the macro transformation that you help your dream client with, whatever it is, what are all of the different actions they need to be taking, the skill sets they need, ways of leading themselves, mindsets that they need to have in order to master the desired result? And this is going to be a big, massive brain dump. I'm going to show you mine in a second. And then I want you to ask yourself, what methods and approaches are you so uniquely embodied in that has helped you get your macro transformation? Do not include, I didn't finish this, what is not embodied, right? Do not try to copy paste what someone else does because it worked for them. I want you to really tune in to your genius, your innate gifts. What do other people look at you and say, how do you do this? You're just so naturally good at this thing. Or what do you know is a unique angle or way that you lead yourself or skill set or methodology that you have that's so embodied that you know has helped you get your transformation. And you're literally going to brain dump this on a Google Doc. You're going to make a separate Google Doc and brain dump this. I want you to start broad and then break it down as narrow as possible. So I'm going to show you an example of mine. What you're going to do before I show you that example is put on a timer for 20 minutes, play some music, airplane mode on, zone in, and I want you to brain dump. You cannot stop typing until the timer goes off. So you take these prompts here, the macro transformation, what actions, skills, mindsets, ways of operating do your clients need to master in order to get the macro desired result? What methods and approaches are uniquely embodied that has helped you get the macro transformation? Start broad and then go narrow. So I'm going to show you my example. I turned music on. I turned a 20-minute timer on, airplane mode on. I got in the zone. I started broad. Okay, what's the transformation I help my clients with? I help them grow a multi-six-figure business. What do they need to know? It started off with just they need to know content. They need to know messaging. They need to know offers. They need to know launch and sales. They need to know brand. They need to be the one and lead themselves powerfully, right? It really came down to that. So for you, starting off broad, it might be like, if, as an example, if you're a health coach, maybe it's something like nutrition, movement, mindset. If you're something like a relationship coach, maybe it's something like self-love, connection, friendship, standards. I don't know. I don't know what it is for you, but start broad. And then I want you to just go as narrow as possible. When you think of all the little conversations and trainings and ways, skill sets, ways of operating, mindsets, actions that your dream client needs to take, just go. You can't get it wrong. So you can see here, I started talking about hooks, content types, caption frameworks, brand, storytelling, carousels. I started talking about messaging to attract high-level clients, audacity, painting the aspirational identity. I talked about offers that people love to buy, creating MRR, scalability, right? All of this, curriculum design, offer sales copy, upsells on the back end. I just started brain dumping. What are all of the different things that I know my client needs to master? Skill sets, actions, mindsets in order to do this, brand. And then I kept going, the timer kept being on, and I kept asking myself, and what am I uniquely embodied in? What do I always get comments like, you're so good at that, how do you do this? And I'm really good at things like community culture, brand values. I'm really good at it factor, audacity in my messaging, watch me moves, energy on camera. People always tell me that. How to be someone powerful that people want to follow. My own leadership behind the scenes, in my mindset and my personal power and my health and my depth that I create in relationships with my clients. So this was all a big giant brain dump. Now I'm going to remove myself from this page, and I want you to hear me when I say this. This is about the genius that's inside of you. So I don't want you to really study mine at all. I'm not even going to give you a copy of mine to look at, because this is about tuning into you, and yours may look very different from mine. You may teach, as an example, the same macro transformation, but maybe you're incredible at ads or sales calls, or maybe you're incredible at human design, or maybe you're incredible at just a different angle that isn't my forte, passive sales funnels. Maybe email marketing is where you shine. Maybe where you really shine is a sales page that converts. Maybe it's completely something I haven't mentioned, but you get to tune into you with these two prompts and see what comes out. See what comes out for you. And at the end of a full 20 minutes, and yes, I do want you to do a full 20 minutes, because there's genius that's going to come out that you weren't expecting in the last 5 minutes. You're going to be starting to scratch your head and go, well, what else does my client need? Well, what else is my unique embodiment that I'm so insanely good at? You're going to maybe slow down, and there's going to be genius when you keep going for the full 20 minutes. Then you're going to end up with this giant document similar to what I have here of ideas. And what's amazing about this is when you look at this, each one of these things could be individual trainings that go into a bigger offer. Excuse me, this keeps happening. That go into a bigger offer, or they could be pull apart solo offers like freebies or master classes. Sorry, that keeps happening. Or master classes, or you put them together and it creates a small mini boot camp or a challenge, or all of this gets strung together to create a big macro offer or home space, or pieces of this get pulled from each part of your broader sections of how you get people the result, and it becomes trainings that go into a low ticket membership. But ultimately, you're going to have this giant dump in front of you where you go, holy crap, I am the offer artist. Holy crap, I have so much genius inside of me. I never need to scratch my head for ideas. There's so much wisdom I can impart, so much value I can give that is going to help someone get their transformation and do it well. You have limitless ideas, and then all together, these become your offers, like I said, that may become boot camps, challenges. Maybe they're different trainings that you put together and they become bundles. Maybe they become their own micro offer, like I have a micro offer that just focuses on everything you need to know with content that converts, or this offer, everything you need to know about offers that help you scale and make more money online. Maybe all of the pieces go together in more of a kitchen sink macro offer. So ultimately, this is an exercise in you becoming the offer artist, because when you create and you ideate from this place of what is going to serve my clients, and you let yourself run buck wild with innovation, creativity, brainstorming, play, and it comes from your unique embodiment, that is when offers sell. So I want you to turn on your timer, play some music, airplane mode on, zone in, brain dump the answers to these questions. And I want you to feel free to share your brain dump. You can share the whole document in the Facebook group or just any realizations. But this ultimately, what comes up for you on this document is going to be your ability to see that you have so many different offers inside of you. And we're going to be able to use this brain dump to then go into ideas for micro and macro offers in the next training. So go ahead and do this action step. Turn that timer on, get in the zone, do your brain dump, tune into you, be the offer artist, and then I'll see you in the next one.